In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to set up your ad on Facebook, right? So after you've logged into your ad account, right now, your Facebook fan page, right? So what you need to do is you have to switch to your Facebook so that you can edit or type anything, set up any account there. So this is your account, right? So now under it, you're going to see ad manager, right? You can see, like for instance, now it's going to be like this. So what you need to do is to come to ad manager, right? Because when you use ad manager, you have more conversion, right, than if you use ordinary post. Do you get that? In ad manager, you will be able to do more of high level targeting. Do you get the points now? You'll be able to do high level targeting. So now to set up your campaign, now what you need to do is to come to this place and click on create, right? So it's going to want to drive traffic to your website, or you want to drive engagement, leads and so on. So you need to have this at the back of your mind before you even start running your ad. You get it? So let me briefly explain what awareness is. Take for instance now, you as a small business owner, if you're creating an awareness campaign, you're just wasting your money. You get it? Awareness is just that you want people to know that you exist. It's not profit driven, right? And as a small business owner, you are using money to run this ad, so you need to get your money back as fast as possible. Now traffic means that you want to send people to your website or to your offer so that they can take a particular steps towards buying from you. Engagement is when you want people to like your content, to share it, to comment. This too also is waste of money if you are a business owner, right? If you are a small business owner, right? So lead is when you want to get as many people who is interested in your offer into your funnel. You get it? So that's what lead is. So just select one. Let's say we want to drive traffic to our website, right? So if you check traffic, these are likely things you can do. Click, landing page view, manager WhatsApp. So let's just go to drive traffic. So we continue, click on next, right? Okay, so if you click on next, it's going to land you in this page. Now this is when you name your campaign. Just give it to any name so that you will not mix it up. Let's say you can just call it any name. Let me just say test, right? Test campaign. Then you scroll down, see category, just leave those two ones. Buying type, auction. The objectives is traffic, so you can as well change the objective here. If you click on this now, it's going to give you the options that we saw initially. You get the point? So we don't need to do anything here, right? So click on next, right? Click on next. Alright, so you click on next. If you click on next, it's going to land you in this page. This is ad sets. Now ad sets, okay, let me explain this. Facebook has their ecosystem. In Facebook ecosystem, when you are setting up a campaign, you have a campaign. After campaign, you have ad sets. After ad set, you have your advert. That's the ad itself. The campaign house the ad sets and ads, why the ad sets accommodate adverts, which is ads, right? So when you are setting up your campaign, these three things are the steps you need to follow, right? So now in this campaign, because you can have 2 ad sets for one campaign, you can have 3 ad sets for one campaign, right? In one ad set, you can target say online shopper. In the other ad set, you can just say ad set 1 online shopper, add to real estate interest. You get it? But one campaign. You understand now? So in this case now, we're going to be setting up one ad set here. So I'm going to target, I'll still call it traffic. Let me just use traffic ad set, right? So I call it traffic ad set. So you come down here. This is where you choose where you want to send your prospects to, those that are going to land on the message that you want to send. So I want to send them to my website, so I click here. So if you want to send them to your WhatsApp, you click here, but I'm going to be sending them to my website. Right now, I'm going to come down, scroll down the page. Now by the right hand side, you're going to see audience definition. So Facebook is going to give you the estimated number of people that it can reach for you, right? So here, daily, that is 6.18k, right? So here, what we'll do is that, because we've not done any targeting, right? We've not target anybody here, so that's why they are giving us this. By the time we do our targeting and audience targeting, it's going to reduce. So do that. Then your budget, your daily budget, right? So 3980 per day, right? So we can reduce our budget, our daily budget, to 1000 per day. But another thing you need to understand here is that the higher, because it's a bidding game, the higher your budget, the higher the number of people you're going to reach. Do you get it? So here you can see this has reduced. Now here you're going to have the start date and the end date, but I'm going to leave it as default. You scroll down. Now this is where the targeting is. This is where it's going to determine the performance of your ad. You get my point? This is what's going to determine the performance of your ad. Now before you even start setting up your ad, you need to answer some few questions. Who are these products for? You understand? What category of people, what interest do they have? So this is where you're going to be setting up that. Now to do that, now right here, see location Nigeria. So if your product is for Nigerians, then you can come here. Then after you click on edit the country, at the top here you can see my cursor, my mouse. People living or recently in this location. No, that's not what we want. We want the people that is living in the location. So you just tap on this and click on people living in this location. So you can see it has reduced, the estimated number has reduced, which is better. Then you come down, what age, what's the age range of the people you want to target? Click on this edit. Now also, because you are the product creator, you know your customer, you know the age range they have. So you're going to come here and choose, right? Choose the age range of those that bought the product you're selling. So after you are done with that, then the gender, if it is a female or male, or so you choose the age range, and the gender, you choose that. Now this is where the bulk of the work is in setting up your ad, and this will determine if your ad is going to convert or not. So like I was saying, that you need to know your audience, know the categories, know their demographic, know their interests, know their behavior. So here is where you're going to do that. If you click on this, let's take for instance now, your audience are those that are small business owner or housewife, right? Let's say small business owner. You can just type business, right? So if you type business, it's going to give you a list of the keyword business, right? Look at this small business, distributor, home business and financing class. All these you need to understand your audience. That's just the main thing here, right? Small business owner, you see their behavior, they are small business owner. Then you can also small business owner, then interest. You can click on this suggestion. It's going to give you suggested interest. So you click on this suggest. See, small business owner as job, small business owner as entrepreneurship as interest. So I'm going to check this because those that might need my product. So any product you want to promote, you need to understand the interest of your customers, right? That's when you can target them well. But if you don't know what they are interested in and you don't know what they do online, you just predict and your ad might not perform well. You get the point now. So after you fix this is where you spend most of your time as you want to run your ad. Right? After you are done with this, then you scroll down, right? You see save audience, right? So you can now click on this and save the audience. You can save the audience as testing 01. So that's the name of the audience. So I save that, right? So the next thing I'm going to do is to scroll down and so ad placements. Now don't use this anytime you are seeing a recommendation. Don't use any recommendation. You need to understand what you are doing, right? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this one to manual so that I can select where I want my ad to be displayed. Not that I will just be wasting my money, right? So because Facebook is doing business, you are doing business, so you need to maximize your money, right? So here I'm going to remove Instagram and I'm going to remove Messenger, right? So I'm going to leave audience network, right? So here I'll scroll down, right? Scroll down. That's what I want, right? So I'm going to scroll down, then click on next after I've selected that, right? So after that, then I'll finish my ad set. The next one now is ad, that my ad itself, where I'm going to put the content, the creatives of my ad, right? So here now I'm going to call this one ad 1, right? Because I can have more than one ad 01, which is still my testing. So which page you want to use to run this ad? So I'm going to choose this one page, which is Rolake, I guess. Okay, yeah, so it's there. So I'm going to choose that. So I scroll down, right? So I'm going to set up my ad creatives. So I still scroll down. So this is where you're going to pick the image that you'll be using for your ad. You get it? This is where you're going to be putting the image. So you'll have created that one on your phone or your laptop, whatever. So I'm going to come here and navigate to where the image that I want to use is. So I'm going to be using this. So I click on next, right? And I'm going to, okay, it's okay like this. So I'm going to press next and I'm going to click on done, right? So it's going to be done, and so that's my first creative. All right, so now another thing that you need to note is this: when we talk about ads and ad creatives, these are major components of your ad performance. So what you need to do is that you can design different graphics, different videos, right? Then test them, right? Because you never know what your audience will like or which one that will win. That's why you see most advertisers will design different creatives for one single ad, different advert for one single ad. I mean, single ad sets, right? Audience rather for one single ad. So it helps you weigh the one that perform. Anyone that perform more, you close those ones that are not performing, and you spend more money on the ones that are performing. You get the point now. So let's go on. Right, you're going to see here, what's it called? Primary text. This is where you're going to put your text, right? So I'm going to just come here and get rid of this that is here. Then, okay, so I'm going to copy the message, the primary message that I want to put there. I'm going to copy it. All you have to type all this down, right? So that you won't waste much time on your Facebook. So I'm going to copy this out and go back to that primary stuff and put it right there. You get it? And put it right there. You can see, right? So that is it, right? So that's it's a long copy. So that is that. So I'm going to scroll down and put the heading here. Put the heading here and say discover, right? Let me just put something that will look catchy, something that will look very, very catchy for people to want to see what we're talking about. So I'm going to come here, copy this and put it as headline. I'm going to put this as headline. So I use an emoji there so that to get attention, right? That's why I use that there. All right. So okay. So after that, then I'm going to scroll down, right? You can leave this description alone. Then here, learn more. If you use learn more button, right? Then scroll down now to the website, right? This is where you put the link of the website, the link to your website. So I'm not going to be using that. I'm going to be using WhatsApp. So I've already created a WhatsApp link, right? I've generated a WhatsApp link like this one. Then I'm going to come here and put that there, right? So I scroll down. Okay, it's telling me S line is too large, so let me quickly edit that on the field. It's too large, so I'm gonna come here. Okay, scroll down, right? Scroll down. So after you are done, this is all. Then you now click on publish, right? You click on publish. So when you click on publish, Facebook is going to tell you, okay, setup error. So it's telling me that there is an error somewhere, so which I has to correct. Let me see what the error is. So it's telling me here, so I just hold. Basically it's talking about the headline, so I just need to adjust the headline. All right, let me just scroll down and adjust the headline small. Just adjust the headline. Where is this? Okay, so I have to adjust the headline. Where's that headline again? Okay, so basically let me just delete so that it be smaller, right? So that's it. And after you're done with that, just click on next, publish, and it's gonna go. After you've corrected that, just click on publish. So, and